So guys, welcome back to the channel. We've had a long break off. I won't lie, the phone storage was a massive issue. Canva was a massive issue. Everything was working against me in terms of technology, so I do apologize. I've just uploaded my World's Strongest Man thoughts, which is embarrassing to say because World's Strongest Man was like 2 months ago now. But that video is up. I literally just couldn't upload it with ages. Everything was just working against me in regards to Canva and everything. So sorry about that, guys, but we are back. And we have a show that's actually happening this evening. So let's hopefully get this video uploaded this morning sometime. But yeah, so everything started again. Anyway, Strongman Classic 2025. This is a show that's happening this evening. It's going to be stacked. It's going to be very stacked. It's going to be really cool to watch. Really excited to see the guys go at it. So I'm just going to go through some of the athletes here. So we got Mitchell Hooper, Evan Singleton, Rain O'Neill, Trey Mitchell, Paddy Haynes, Lucas Hatton, Mateusz Kieliszkowski, Pavlo Cardiaca, Jaco Schoonwinkel, Spencer Remick, Nick Gardione, and Ben Glasscock. So really stacked. There's probably there's an argument for probably 6 or 7 of those guys making podium, which is insane, and possibly 3 or 4 of them taking the win. Now, I have gone through some information on them, and I have found that some of the top guys are actually hurting a small bit, which could actually, give some opportunities to some of the other guys to break into the top 5 or podium. So yeah, we'll just have a quick look through the events there. So log ladder is the first one. We have 120 up to 180 kilo log, 5 logs, I believe. So we've got the guys I think are going to perform well here. Mitch Hooper, hard to bet against him. Now, he did tweak his bicep doing Atlas stones recently, but I don't think it's a major injury. I don't think he has his bicep wrapped or anything like that, so I think it was more of a fright he got. But he could be a little bit slower than normal, but even still, I find it very hard to see him outside top 3 there. Someone else I expect to be really good would be Evan Singleton. Very good event for him. Again, coming back from bicep injury that he's had since Worlds, which was about 7 or 8 weeks ago. No, it wasn't a big bicep injury, and I've been watching his training, and he's been going hard in training, like hard to the point that you think that nothing happened to his bicep, which is slightly concerning knowing Evan, because I feel like he's probably just gritting his teeth through the pain of it, possibly. Now, I don't think it's bad, but I think it's probably there, and he's just kind of ignoring it out of stubbornness and be like, oh yeah, it'll be fine, we won't hurt it anyway. So be interested to see how he gets on. I think his smartest move is he's strong enough to do the whole run, 100%. But he's going to want to be a little bit cautious, especially on that 180 log. But I'd still put him top 3 there. I think he'll do pretty well because he'll be fast. And then you have Mateusz. He's a bit of a wild card these days. His competitions, he shows up, he looks amazing. His other ones then, Worlds, where it's not off. He just switched off completely. So Mateusz, just based on the fact that he could go anyway, I've put Evan doing better than him, to be honest. 2 other guys that'll do really well, Lucas and Trey. Lucas, very good log presser. Wouldn't be as quick as Mitch and Evan, but he's strong enough that he'll press all 5. Trey then just a little bit slower but super strong, so I think he'll break into top 5 there. Event 2, we have the frame carry. So we got a 360 kilo frame. This is where I think Trey drops a lot of points. Let me see, 360 kilo frame. Whatever it is about his grip, when he's holding something down by his side, it just seems to catch him. And frame seems to do it more than farmers carries, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came dead last year, to be honest. So then other guys I think do really well. Reno will probably win it. Mitch probably second, Evan probably third. An argument for Mateusz coming second or third there, just depends what way he is. And Paddy Haynes probably pick up a few good points as well. Then onto the deadlift for reps. It's 360 kilos, I believe. I think, sorry guys, excuse me, a bit tired. Yeah, so I think who drew pretty good in this. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Trey win this. Seeing the way he did the Worlds, like, wouldn't surprise me at all. Trey could win it. Mitch be up there. Reno be up there. Paddy be up there. Evan would be just behind him, I'd say. This is where Matej would probably lose a good few points as well. Then moving into the Hercules hold, 200 kilos per hand, so a bit lighter than what they did at Worlds. So I don't think it's going to catch him off guard as much, you know, the way it did in the finals. So I think Reno will probably win this. Mitch be right behind him. Evan's really good at this event, actually, and Trey as well. And Paddy probably pick up a few good points. Then moving into the final event, we have the stone run, 120 to 200 kilos. You got Mitch, I think. Do you know what? I'm actually not going to say that Mitch is going to win this, because as consistent as he is, Mitch has made a balls of stone runs more often than not. So I'm actually going to pick Evan to win this event. I would put Mitch possibly in second. Then behind him, I'm going to say be between Lucas and Trey. And Reno probably get in there as well. Reno didn't finish the stones at Worlds, but that was really hard. I'm still going to put Reno on top 5, but I'm going to put I'm going to say Lucas because I think he's faster. So I'm going to say Mitch, Evan, Lucas, Trey, Reno, in that order for the stones. So my overall predictions for the show, for podium, based on just having the least amount of weaknesses, I think Mitch is going to win the show. I think Evan is going to come second. I think Evan and Reno are going to be really close. I actually think that I think Reno will, like, not win, but place better than Evan on more events. But I think Reno is going to drop so many points in the log ladder that Evan will still beat him by like a point, because even the ones that Reno is beating Evan on, Evan is only going to be like a point or two behind him anyway. So, yeah, I think Evan is just about going to take second there over Reno. Reno coming third, and then outside shouts for the podium. I think the most likely to make podium outside of them three would be Lucas Hatton and Trey Mitchell after him. The reason I place Lucas over Trey is because Lucas's worst event is deadlift, and he's probably going to be like mid-table. Trey's worst event is frame, and he could come dead last there. Like, so, like, that would give Lucas probably, Jesus, I'd say could be 5-6 more points than Trey overall. So, yeah, that's my prediction. Mitch, Evan, Reno for podium. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited for it this evening. I think it's 5 o'clock this evening starting, 5 or half 5. I'm actually going to get in a little strongman session myself before I get watching it. So I want to get out to where I go training pretty early, get that stuff done out the way. And yeah, it's going to be a really exciting show. Like, there's arguments to be made for a lot of the guys. Like, you know, some other guys could sneak in there. Like, I would have said Paddy originally could have made podium, but the fact that his shoulder is injured after UKs, I think he could come dead last in log ladder, and that could cost him big time. Matej, again, he's a really big one to shout out as well, because, like, you know the way he is. Like, he's the type of guy, he could come in, win 4 out of 5 events, and then just place like second last on deadlift. So that might be enough to podium. You just don't know. If we get a good Matej, he's definitely an argument for 3rd to 5th, I would say. Yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. Looking forward to it this evening, and hopefully we will have the results video up within the next week. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll see you later, guys.